y'all, and welcome to the Mountain Sage Fiber Co podcast. It is Saturday, April 5th. My name is Elizabeth, and I am the owner and dyer behind the Mountain Sage Fiber Co Etsy shop and yarn. And I am here with a slightly delayed weekly update. I did not film yesterday. I was not feeling the greatest. I'd had such a crummy night's sleep the night before. I don't even know why. Like, I just tossed and turned all night long, and I just woke up feeling so bad. So I pushed this off for a day, and I think that'll be good anyway. Because we have a lot to talk about. I've got a lot of yarn to show you because I just updated the shop this morning. And so to those of you who have already gone in there and snagged some things, thank you so much. So I'm going to show you some things I've been working on, and some of the things from the update. So usually I try to keep these under half an hour. We'll probably be close to that, maybe a little bit over. We'll see. Sometimes I tend to ramble like I'm doing now. So yeah, anyway, let's get into it. Grab a drink, grab some knitting, and let's get started. So my last podcast, I had a couple of, did I have a couple of sweaters? Maybe I just had one top that I showed you. So I made a little bit more progress on that. I believe that I had said I'm out of practice with my color work because I haven't done it in a while. So I'm just a little slow going with this one. But this is the, let me get everything out here. This is the Spun Flora top by Wool & Pine. Let me find the cover sheet here. So the Spun Flora top. So pretty. And it is a DK weight top, and I am knitting it out of a test skein that that I haven't quite brought to fruition yet. But this is a test skein. I named it Tartan. So that's a DK. And then I'm holding Sunstone Glow in a fingering weight. I'm holding it double. And I am here. So there's the color work so far. It's kind of like this floral motif. So pretty. There's the back of the neck with some short row shaping. My cute little progress keeper from Green Hearts Treasury. Go check out Ashley's shop. She just brought in some new mushrooms and they are super adorable. So yeah, here's where I am, just still working on the yoke. I think I'm about halfway done with the color work, so a little bit more to go. Once I get through that, then it's just straight stockinette for the rest of the top, which should go pretty quickly. So yeah, I'm really enjoying how this is coming out. So fun. So there's that. Most of the week I had just been in a stockinette garter mood. My mind was just kind of all over the place. I just needed some easy knitting. So during school drop off and pickup, I've been working on my pocket sock. It's just the sock that I keep with me on the go. So if I'm stuck anywhere or having to wait, I can pull it out and work on it. So this is not my yarn. This is yarn from my stash, but I am right here working down the foot. I have finished the gusset. So we got a heel flap situation going on. I took the same color and did a little pop at the cuff. I love that look. This is a yarn by Lolo Did It. I've had it in my stash for years, caked up for years, and I don't like leaving yarn in cakes. So I figured it was time to put it to use, and the little coordinating color that goes with it. So got a lot of work done on that. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say a lot, but got some work done on that. And then the other thing I've been working on is my Cozy Memories blanket. So in my last podcast, I had asked for some blanket suggestions, even though I have this one going because I'm in the mood to start another one. And I'm kind of actually leaning towards maybe doing a crochet blanket. Because every time I do crochet swatches for the shop, I kind of like that rhythm. So I thought, and as I'm learning, I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to maybe do a blanket, learn some new stitches. So I'm kind of leaning that direction. So if you have any suggestions for a crochet blanket, that would be great. I know Hugh Loco was working on, I'm sure she probably finished it. I can't remember what it was called though, but it was so pretty. Yeah, I need to look into that. But I had recommendations for the Sweet Shop blanket, which I knew about that one and I like that one. I had recommendations for, oh gosh, there were two others and I can't remember what they were. But I have the pattern for the Jelly Roll blanket, which I figured all my little leftovers from swatches, that might be a fun one to do. I don't know. I'm still kind of thinking about it, but I have been working on my Cozy Memories blanket and I'm mid square, so I'm going to be really careful holding this up. Okay, so here's where we are. It is large enough to be a little lap blanket while I'm working on it. So there's where we are, and it's so much fun to see. Let's see. Some of my own yarns coming in. So this entire top row, there's like some of my autumn ones here. And then there's like a Rogue that I never really went too far with. Delft, Pansy, Creme Fraiche. I think, is that all of mine that I've got in there so far? Let's see. I think so. Oh, there's Hellebore right there. I think that's all of mine so far. I think that's all I've got in there. So that's fun to see those starting to come in. So yeah, Cozy Memories blanket. So much fun. Okay, so that is it for, make sure I don't lose any stitches. Okay, so that is it for things I've been working on. So let's get into, what are we at? Oh my gosh, we're only at 8 minutes. Oh, okay, let's get into the shop update. So I just released today my Glow Up collection, and I'm calling it my Glow Up collection because with the exception of 2 new colors, I took a lot of my existing colorways and I expanded them out to include my worsted base, my Stellina base, and my mohair base. So that's why I called it my Glow Up collection, because all of these colors just got expanded and they just have such a fresh, fun look on these new bases. I'm so excited about it. So I wanted to go through them with you real quick. I brought down each colorway in the new bases of worsted, Stellina, and mohair. And I can't remember which order I posted them on Instagram. So we'll just try to remember that. And I want to go with that flow because I like the way that the colors flow together. So here is Delft. Oh my gosh, I love the way it shows up on camera. So we've got worsted. You can even, oh my gosh, look at that Stellina. There's Stellina in the middle and then mohair. So beautiful. So there's Delft. We've got, let's see what came We've got cyclamen. Cyclamen is from my Hibernal Flowers collection that I dyed up over the winter time. So here's worsted, stellina. It's hard to see on camera with the white. And then mohair. Oh my gosh, the mohair is gorgeous. So there is those three. Next we have got one of my favorites. We've got navel. So beautiful, beautiful navy blue. Sorry, I thought there was some dust on one of them. Okay, beautiful navy blue. So worsted, obviously the stellina in the middle, gorgeous. And the mohair. Oh my gosh, such a classic, beautiful color. So gorgeous. Okay, and then we've got, let's see. We've got creme fraiche. So worsted, stellina, and mohair. Such beautiful neutral. It's got like, it's just got a hint of dye in it, but it just gives it this buttery color, and it's so beautiful. Okay, and then we've got hellebore, which was the first of my Hibernal Flowers collection. So we've got worsted, stellina, and mohair. So pretty. There's those. Then we've got the last of the Hibernal Flowers. We've got pansy. There's pansy. Pansy, okay. I have to go off with pansy for a second. Pansy's probably, of the three flowers that I dyed, and I love cyclamen. I've already like squirreled away a few skeins for a no frill sweater. Pansy is probably my favorite. And it's such a sleeper. It's been such a sleeper in the shop, but when I took this colorway to my show in Colorado, it was just fawned over and it sold out. So yeah, pansy is so pretty. I mean, all the purples with the happy little yellow faces of the pansy with the greenery. Oh my goodness, this is truly, like when I dye this color up, it is really like putting artwork on yarn. It's so much fun. Okay, we've got, sorry guys, Seafoam, the classic blue-green aqua teal color. So worsted, stellina, can you see it? And mohair, Seafoam. And then my two new colorways, sorry, my foot's falling asleep down here. My two newest colors, which I am so excited about, are Plum Dandy. So worsted, stellina. Oh my gosh, you guys. And mohair. Oh my goodness. Plum Dandy was the other test skein that actually I brought to completion. I just changed up the dye technique and I'm so glad I did because this is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And then the last color and the other new one, I got the most feedback on Instagram from this one. I got the most messages about it. And I am so excited that it got so much love because I absolutely love it too. This is Putting Green. So Putting Green is almost a Kelly green, but it's got so much incredible depth to it. And it's crazy because the only green dye powder that I used in this was chartreuse. The other two dye powders that I put in here were two blues and a gray that tones it all down. But chartreuse was the only green, and we got this. And when I saw this in the dye pans, I was like squealing. I was so excited about it because as a ginger, green is my favorite color. Oh my gosh. I'm definitely gonna have to dye up some more Stellina on this one and Stellina on Navel, because I think these two are my favorites at the moment. And look at them together. Look at the blue coming out of the Putting Green combined with the Navel. Oh my gosh, like I can just picture a sweater of like wide stripes with these two. I think I'm gonna have to make that happen. Oh my gosh. A little preppy, but it's kind of my jam. I love it. Love it so much. So I'm gonna have to like think about that a lot. Okay, what are we at? Wow, 16 minutes. Okay, that's really all I've got to show you. I am already starting on a new collection, and I've got the test skeins done and they are looking phenomenal. I'm so excited about them. So it's gonna be a mostly tonal collection. There is a variegated, or I say variegated, there's a speckled colorway that kind of ties them all together. And then I will be doing mini skeins to go with it. So super stoked about that. I think I'm gonna get started on that this week and get the batches dyed up, so I can start dropping some teasers. But anyway, yeah, that's really all I've got going this week. I'm gonna do the whole cheesy bit of like, comment, and subscribe. All three of those things tell the algorithm that this is worth pushing out, and that would help me out a lot. So if you liked what you saw, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share it out, comment. I love reading the comments. I love responding to comments. And then, yeah, check out my Etsy shop. Everything you saw is in there. And so go look, go have fun, and hopefully you support my business. So excited to bring all these colors to you. I am super excited about some things that are coming up. And again, I'm starting to ramble, so I'm going to sign off, and I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your weekend, and I will see you back on regular schedule next Friday. So until then, bye.